Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Do you know what movie I took for you today? So, you're all just curious about the zombie movie, so, today I have brought you a great zombie movie, so zombie movies don't need a one-liner, right? There is only suspense from start to finish. In the same way, this film will be awesome from start to finish, so, can we go into the story of our director's film? Before you go, just leave a like. So, someone is making fun of me in the opening scene of the film. He looks like he's infected with something. It seems like he's just returned to his village after spending a long time somewhere, and his eyes look blurry, unable to walk. He walks straight to his house, so, when his wife sees him at home, she gives him food. As soon as he sees the food, he gets so hungry that he starts eating it, so, that wife doesn't understand anything. Why? Are you eating like this? Where have you been all this time? When I say, you're eating like you're not even eating, he looks at his wife's neck like a guru. He felt like he could bite that neck and get the hell out of there. However, he is completely calm and eats the food he is given, just to avoid getting infected. It's just like that night, while he's sleeping in that village, his body starts to do something. That means he had the zombie virus inside his body. The virus is now spreading throughout the body and turning into a cruel zombie. Without knowing this, his little child went to his side, and you only know what he would have done. So, after a while, his wife came to his room. When she comes, it looks like her husband has bitten her. Look, he'll be so angry when he sees what happened to them. I mean, what is the complete Zambia model? He treats his wife cruelly. Then, they too are eager to bite that wire. However, he would not leave the village after biting the bullet and coming out. He comes outside and starts biting everything outside. They're just trying to figure out how this virus is spreading. In other words, if these few people from Korea were doing anything, they would have come and attacked a merchant ship that was out at sea, because there would have been a lot of guns and ammunition on that ship. What is this revolutionary film from Korea doing to take it down? That ship is coming and attacking. They attacked and took all the guns there. As someone was about to leave with that gun box, they heard a noise and looked up to see that there was a zombie in that place. That zombie bit him, so, everyone is grabbing him and dragging him away. Then, as they left the ship, the zombie virus slowly began to spread rapidly to him. So, we should have seen this guy in our starting scene. So, is that merchant ship actually there or not? They must have come to Zambia and packed it up and left. However, when these people came and attacked, the zombies escaped. He spread that virus to them too. So actually, I said that all of these people are revolutionaries, right? In other words, a king from this part of Korea would not have done any good to the people by simply listening to his general. So, that's why this revolutionary film came out to fight against him, and they would have attacked and taken the ship that was going like this. The commander must have known that these people came and took the gun, so he would make cheese out of that commander and that gun and bring those revolutionaries he had been hiding before the king as traitors and punish them. So this is the commander. It's like the king of this country listens to his words and makes all the wrong decisions. So the king of that country came and saw this cheek and said, "Oh, what's all this fuss about? Did you come and steal this just to make it worse? If you had the courage, you would have done that. Who is your leader? If you don't tell the truth, I will kill you." They threaten them and torture them severely, making them look like they are being tortured. But if you look at the captured revolutionaries, they are so stubborn that they will not give up their leader, even if they die. So, they are lusting after the son of the king of this country. Actually, this is the leader of those revolutionaries, so he doesn't like it when his father, the king, listens to that minister and makes wrong decisions. That's why he must have decided to throw everything away after being deceived like this, but now all his people are trapped, aren't they? So what he's doing is writing a letter to his brother. This kind of vibe of mine should not exist in this country anymore. Take me to where you are. He wrote a letter saying that she could be the one to be the safekeeper there, gave it to one of his loyal servants, and told him to hand it over to my brother, and he would come straight to the palace. When you get there, you see that all his people are trapped, right? So, whatever you say to that king, I'm the one responsible for all this, I am their leader. And just like that, the king comes and is shocked. "Hey, why are you doing this to me? I've done something wrong to you," he said. "This gun came to attack you, not to attack those who betrayed this country." But the king didn't seem to believe it because he was the one who listened to the commander. "So whatever this prince is doing, it's all because of me. Leave my men alone. Instead, I choose my own punishment." Saying that, he takes a swat and quickly stabs himself in the chest, dying on the spot. The king was shocked to see this. Even so, the prince would give his life for his men. Not only that, but our son thought of betraying us, and I didn't feel like a king. But if a king's keeper says something like this, your son's wife must be an accomplice in this. So they hatched a plan to lock them in a room, and in the same way, Raja, hearing the secret talk, locked his brother's wife in a room. Even if that brother's wife had come and got pregnant, it would have been different. Let's cut to the chase now. Next is our hero's entry. So our hero is the younger brother of that prince. That means the hero of this film is another son of this king. Not only that, but at a young age, our hero didn't like this town and went to a neighboring country. He just received a letter from his brother and has come to this town to pick him up. So, even if his friend Karen came and got off at this port, no one would come to welcome him here. What is this? I am a prince, I thought to myself. What are you going to do, since no one from the palace will come? Okay, let's just walk. They start walking like that. As they walked, they came to a village. So, this is the village where we had that zombie attack at the start. right? When I arrived here, it didn't seem like anyone was there, so, our hero saw this and said, where have all the people here gone? It's as if some big monster has come and attacked the town. When you look around and say you can't see a single person, it feels like something is burning on the side. It looked like someone had come here, but when I arrived, I saw that there were only human bodies burning there. That is, whether they attacked the zombies at the start or not, their dead bodies are still burning. They just seem to understand that there's some big problem going on in this village. It's getting dark. Okay, let's stay here. So, I looked for something to eat in this town, and asked if there was anything I could find, and if there was anyone in that village. I called out, and when I got to a house, there was some food there. Okay, is there any food? Let's take this and go. Just as he was about to pick it up, a zombie hand came out from under the bed and grabbed his leg. They are the ones who are terrified and scared. They are lusting after our hero who is outside now. So, a lot of people have come on horseback to meet the hero. I mean, whose men are in this place? Is that commander there or not? So, it's his people. He must have known that his younger brother was coming to town. That's why he must have sent him just to get rid of him. So, those of you who have come like this, we have come to meet our hero and escort you away from the palace. That's when those two friends got scared and came to this place, saying, are there any ghosts in this town that have come to attack us? And then, looking at those who came and said, our hero, don't just do comedy, I have doubts about you, because I don't know what kind of palace they're taking you to just to see you, because you don't have an extra horse. That's not right, your brain is not right either. Our hero took the SWAT and found the correct one, saying, who are you? So we're stuck. From now on, we have to make a direct attack. Whatever they're doing, they're coming to attack our hero, but our hero is frantically beating everything there. It looks like he's going to fight terribly. Everyone who saw this was shocked and attacked, but at this moment, something is happening. All the zombies hiding in the town come and start attacking them. So at first our hero doesn't understand anything. What the hell? While they're watching in disbelief as if all these humans are coming and attacking them, suddenly a lady zombie comes and bites them too. He immediately starts to cry and pushes them away, but if you look closely, you'll see a bunch of zombies attacking from across the roof. So, Ivan was shocked to see all this. They were already fighting, and the zombie came and attacked them too. However, they also fight against it, and his friend starts running around like a madman, and then, the hero is attacked by a lady zombie. It's coming to attack him again. Immediately, there will be a SWAT team at the door, and that's it. The zombie dies with its head cut off. Not only that, but many more zombies are coming to attack them. Then an arrow comes and shoots at the zombie that our hero is attacking. What do you think? This is our heroine's entry. So, who is our actual heroine? Isn't that Revolutionary Army there? Is NT there another army in this country? The heroines are those who belong to that army. Many people from that army have come and gone, so, everyone is coming and fighting this zombie. Then what our heroine does is fire an arrow that makes a very loud noise, and upon hearing that noise, all the zombies turn to that side. That's when our hero sees the current leader of this revolutionary army. Who are you? How did you get to this place? Correct. So, what did you come here to kill? With that, he takes a knife and puts it to their necks. Whatever he says, Prince, I am not your enemy, I'm from your brother's team, I was the one who gave you the letter, so, I'm just starting to tell you everything now. Who is the hero and who is this? When asked why this has changed, where do you go first? They take our hero and his two friends to their secret location, hoping to talk to them there. They keep telling me that they're all zombies like this. Some kind of disease has spread inside their bodies and they are becoming like that too. So, if you attack their head or if you attack their heart, they will die. To get rid of it, their bodies should also be burned with fire. Like this, everyone in this village has become Zambian. Not only that, the king doesn't know anything about this, because he is not from this country. He is the commander who is planning all this. He explains all the atrocities happening in this country and takes them to their place. That means that the few people who escaped from that village seem to be staying in this place. They all came to see our hero. Prince, the leader is starting to say that you have to protect everything here, but it seems like our hero has no interest in becoming the next king. At the same time, this side was jealous of this commander. He would have sent a servant hero to kill him, wouldn't he? He came to him and said, this is how I killed the hero. While we were killing, many demons came and started attacking us. However, I managed to escape from them. So, the hero is dead. I saw him die with my own eyes. He thinks he can get money from this person by lying about it. Immediately, the person next to me said, don't bite that guy. He immediately hid his hands and said, I bit him. Even if it were, they would understand as soon as I said that I had left it all behind and escaped. They know that if he gets bitten, he too will become a Zambian, because they know about this, but the king doesn't know about this, so this general comes and sees it. Then, if this bitten person opens the door to a secret basement and tells you that his money is inside, look inside, he'll look inside too. The only thing I saw was the same thing. That's it. He falls inside. It seems like they're planning some kind of crazy plan. If this is the case, will the knight come to this place and see this commander? Will there be a king's guard there or not? So actually, she is also this commander's subordinate, so, why don't you come and see this commander? But it's not like the commander was there. In response, the basement door opened. So what does that mean? That commander must have set up the van as if he were going to bite this girl like a zombie. In the same way, this girl zombie came and bit me. It's the next morning now. This king is lustful. The king was a man who had many daughters. Is that the girl who was bitten last night sitting there? So her body is changing little by little, but if you look at this king who doesn't know about Zambia, who is wearing a full mask, and then look at this girl's body, it suddenly starts to do something. She started coughing, her eyes are starting to turn red, her nerves were all frayed. So, if you look at the end, you'll see a cruel zombie. When she cried, her eyes turned white. When the king saw this and asked in shock, "What happened to you?" the king quickly jumped up and bit her. 2. King Cho is a traitor. Even after rejecting her, there are a lot of conspiracies going on to destroy what is happening. They all came to give the order to kill everyone, so they killed this girl, but until now, the king didn't know about Zambia. If this side of our hero Kamikaze were to be like this, he would be in the hands of these revolutionaries. So the next day he gets ready and leaves to see his father. Then, what our heroine and the leader of the group are saying is, "Your father doesn't know that this area is full of Zambia, so ask your father to get a group of people ready to attack these zombies," because their father came and said that he was listening to that commander, and our hero agreed and said, "Okay, I'll watch." Saying that, he leaves from there. When they leave, they send some henchmen to support our hero. Okay, they're sending us to make sure there's no problem on the way, so our hero gathers them and goes to that place. If you look at the road, you'll see that many villages have come and blocked it, because the zombie virus has spread all over that place, hasn't it? That's why I'm stuck like this, so there is no need for anyone to go inside. However, our hero is the king's son, so they allow him to go and meet his father at the palace. So, our hero also goes to the palace to meet his father. So, his father must have already been bitten by a zombie. He must have changed a little bit. If you think our hero would be happy just by seeing him like this, he won't be happy at all. Why are you here? Costin asks, like that, because our hero came a long time ago and left this place and went to a neighboring country, didn't he? That's why. So what does our hero say? This place is full of demons, there is Zambia. This father doesn't understand anything, he has to destroy everything or it will spread. The ministers on the sidelines all start to say, "What are you talking about?" And then they start to pretend that he's just looking at something and saying something, because all of them are under the control of that commander. They're trying to make sure the king doesn't know about that Zambian, but I saw with my own 2 eyes what our hero was saying. There's a lot going on here, like some kind of demon. I will destroy it. Send some troops to me for that. Okay, this king seems to agree with you, as if you did something, but our hero knows better. He realizes that this commander is using this king like a puppet. If things are like this, what's he going to do next? Wouldn't his brother's wife come and take him away? Release them and buy me something like this. I'm the one who came to pick you up, and then your brother's wife comes and won't believe this. That's when this brother takes the written letter and makes fun of it. Wow, these people are getting very emotional after reading that. Whatever it says, this country is not safe for you. You, my brother, have also gone to another country. Our hero's brother would have come and written to you, saying that you should go there and live happily. So, after seeing all this, they get emotional and feel like they're going to get out of here. At the same time, when our hero is ready to leave, the commander arrives at the scene. So, what if the commander comes and says, like this, "You didn't ask your father for troops to destroy some zombies, he just accepted it as a lie, but now he has cancelled it, so you can't take anything away from here." Just like that, Mijua came to our hero's side and asked him, "Is it a villainy or a lack of respect for order? You're the only one who ran away from here, otherwise, he'll threaten you, saying that you'll have a bigger problem." So, our hero is now fully confirmed, that commander is the one our father is using. He immediately goes to get a swab, but our friend Karen is the one who keeps stopping us from doing this in this place. As this was happening, a high-ranking official from the Queen Dynasty arrived at the scene. Actually, the only one here is the Citrus. It seems like all of them are under the Queen Dynasty, so it was from that great dynasty that a high-ranking official came to see this country. So, as soon as they found out about this, the king became their leader. Besides that, wouldn't the high-ranking official have come? They want to throw a party for them, so they're getting ready for a big party, even at night, and that too to entertain that high-ranking official. So, there must be terrible chaos going on in that place. If you were to visit the palace right now, you would have seen that zombie virus spreading rapidly. So, everyone at the party must be enjoying themselves without knowing this, but this commander is the only one who is waiting for everything, because his plan is that the night king will become Zambia today. He's planning to take over our kingdom with him, and he's going to unleash all the zombies that have been trapped inside. So what's happening is that all the zombies start coming towards the place where they hear this noise, so they're having fun by playing the drums at this party. So, hearing that noise, all the zombies start coming towards that place. Not only that, but is there a king here? That's the hero's father. If you look closely, he's also becoming a little more like a zombie. So, he doesn't know that. At one point, I was watching happily, thinking, okay, this guy is going to dance. So what are you all thinking about? Like he's going to turn into a zombie and show off in front of everyone. But what is he doing? He's frantically grabbing a girl who was dancing and starting to bite her. The commander is very happy to see all this, because this is what he was waiting for. So, no one is afraid to go near the king. That's our hero's correct entry. So, He comes here to see his father. He found what he saw. What if you spread the zombie virus to your dad too? He feels that way a lot. At that time, someone was behind them and was stabbing them with a knife. If you look at who it is, it's this commander. This is his plan. When the high-ranking official saw this, he asked, "What is your king doing?" Look, he came here and changed into Zambia. He changed into Timana. Only if he kills us will we all escape. Not only that, from now on, I'm the one who will tell you everything in this place, and you'll have to listen to what I say. From now on, we will not be under your dynasty. He is also shocked to speak out against that high-ranking official. Not only that, but now a lot of zombies are starting to come towards this place, and this commander would come and make a big deal out of it to protect him, so they took him into their custody and left, but then the zombies came and started biting everything like crazy, so it must be hard for our hero that his father died. He immediately says, "Okay, let's protect our brother." He quickly starts fighting the zombies and goes inside. Where is his sister-in-law in the soup? She's probably hiding under a table, so, just as they were about to go outside to save them, a horde of zombies came and started biting them. So, isn't this the one with the most terrifying knife? So, throw it away, attack everything, and move forward. So, is that right, our assistant? That's the hero's friend. He must have brought a horse. Somehow, both of them managed to escape by climbing on it. Wherever you come from, these warriors will be there. If someone had done that, wouldn't this revolutionary leader have been there? He must have been tortured and beaten. What plan did your men have? Our hero arrived at the scene and told them everything that had happened. Look, this town is full of zombies. The reason for all this is that commander. So, we have to fight against that zombie. So what do you do? Call your gang, go to the palace, and have someone guard it until you can attack all the champions there. Not only that, but this revolutionary leader is not a bad person at all. We are watching him and his gang here. As soon as he said that, the warlord immediately said okay to the hero and said they could leave. When he was about to leave, he saw a huge crowd of zombies coming here. So, all that stuff is being attacked. If it weren't for that, they would have come here and thrown me in jail for this revolution. Our leader came and released them all. At the same time, what are all these warriors doing? They're coming to the palace and the zombies are going to start attacking them, but they were already there in large numbers. Almost over 1,000 zombies are coming. So, if you want to escape from that, you have to use these defense methods. That's why many people are using this as a defense. However, despite all that, a horde of zombies comes to attack them. Now, if you look inside the site, you'll see that the champions are starting to arrive. Not only that, but some of the people who were in that prison would have also become champions. They all come to bite them. So, what are our hero and the leader doing? They've all gone outside the safe through a small window to stop all the champions coming here. It's like this. It's just like that in the morning. It's as if these warriors have arrived and are fighting zombies since morning. Isn't the sun coming up in the morning? As soon as the sun comes up, all the zombies start running away, looking at the moon. I just found out now. It's like these zombies don't exist in the sunlight at all. Wherever there are shadows, go and hide. That's why I don't like the sun. If you look at all the champions, they will burn and die right there. As soon as the light came on, I realized what plan the commander inside the palace was making. Look here, this is our fate now. It is at this time that our champion attacks and takes full control of this kingdom, and the minister there is subordinate to him. So while he's talking like this to make sure they're all okay, will a zombie suddenly come and bite him? But this is the commander. He's easily beating that zombie. Are there any other zombies out there? If he had shouted, "Come inside my place," no matter how brave you are, and all the ministers there had said, "Keep your heads in your hands," he would have been bitten by a zombie. He is terrified. So, this minister must have been subordinate to the commander for all this time. Now, if the commander attacks the Zambian, he too will become Zambian. So, if this guy doesn't kill us, we'll escape. So, he took out a knife and, already tense, started killing everything there, because this is the commander. He must have fought a lot of wars, right? That's why he brutally killed everything that came against him. I was so saddened by the murder, because his whole plan was ruined. If you think this country is somehow a man's country, his story is not going to end. That's why he's still holding his hand. I took a swab because the virus was spreading, and with one cut, my hand and 2 fingers were gone. Meanwhile, trucks come and take away a lot. Is that why he's not a complete zombie anymore? In return, he becomes half human, half Zambian. At the same time, this side will come to our hero palace. Wouldn't all the warriors there be tired from fighting? So they are all leaders of our hero. Then, no matter what our hero says, the zombies will come again. We need to prevent it. What do you all do? Go to the border and stand guard. Here we all make plans on how to destroy the zombies. They sent him away saying that, and he took a map and made a plan. Like this, we could set up a place inside the palace, summon all the zombies in that place, and burn them all to death. They are planning something like that, because burning is the only way to kill all the champions quickly. So they bring everything that is flammable to the palace hall and store it. They sprinkle dirt all over it. Meanwhile, they're setting up a large barn-like set in that hall, because this is what makes the zombies come towards them. So it's night. After the lights went out, all the zombies came out from where they were hiding. So whatever our hero and his team are doing, they're staying in this palace. And that's right, Nick. Then our hero says, "Everyone, go outside the safe." I'm going to tell you that I'm going to beat this nut and hide in this fire, but is that leader a revolutionary leader or not? Whatever he says, if his heart desires, the champions will come and bite him, so no matter what you say, I'll become a champion in a short time, I will sacrifice myself for that. It's hard for everyone to say, I'll just throw it out from here and put out that fire, okay. Even so, they say okay, leave him alone, and everyone stands a little distance away and waits. If you see this guy, he'll start beating you up. Hearing the sound, all the zombies started to come into the large hall inside the palace. If you look at him, he's changed a little bit, however, he somehow manages to control it and force all the champions to come inside. Then, at the last moment, when evil began to spread little by little, someone turned off the time clock. If anyone sees that, it's that commander. He comes and stands, half monkey, half man. The man who went crazy said that he couldn't complete this machine by himself, but what the commander is doing is putting out the last fire and brutally murdering him too. So, Kamika, outside here, our hero's gang has been waiting for a long time, hasn't it? But what if the fire doesn't burn? Don't even hear the sound of a gunshot. What's wrong? Is there a problem? Whatever our hero says, I'll go check it out and come back. No one wants to tell you to wait here, but no matter what our hero says, I have to protect my people, so, I'll definitely go in and see what the problem is. If you say you don't want to come here, take a horse, and hide a knife in your hand, he will go inside, so, there will be a lot of zombies outside too. It comes to bite our hero as soon as it sees him, but, he had a knife in his hand, didn't he, Swat? That's crazy. After attacking all the zombies, I went inside and saw that the leader was lying dead at the bottom, so, when he saw this person, he asked who it was and looked around. He saw our General Getha sitting on the king's throne. So what is our hero doing? Have you also become a Zambian? You said, do you need this? And that nut came and started hitting you. The zombies that went outside are starting to come back into this place. Then evil can come and cause trouble. Just as they were getting ready, the commander arrived at the scene. Then a terrible fight begins between the commander and this man. Don't just say that to the commander. He's fighting terribly. Our hero can't defeat him. Even so, I've tried as hard as I can. At the same time, our heroine, seeing what was happening outside, realized that there was something wrong there, so she took a fire arrow and fired it straight at the palace. If you see the first arrow, it will fall at the palace gate. Immediately, he fires the next arrow, which enters the corrective palace and pierces a pillar. So, our hero is watching this. If you look and understand, and quickly look, you can escape from there, climb up, see that burning arrow, and throw it inside, saying, now, don't die, champies. Because of this, all the champies start burning. Burning, good job, our plan was a success. Thinking about it, if our hero came out with a plan, if you saw him outside, the commander would act as if he was giving him a surprise. That's it. He even started fighting, saying, you're still not dead, but if you look at him now, he's the one who's strong. They beat our hero from top to bottom. Our hero is stuck in one place, so correct. When he comes to the rescue with a knife, he escapes from there again, comes back up, and fights again. Now that he's gone, he's become a zombie, and he's slowly becoming more and more crazy and losing control, so he's going to have to fight, right? So our hero uses this cape and takes his sword and stabs it in the chest. So, let's die, shall we? Sarakuna champies, come to our hearts. So this one too must be dying a little, but if he sees you, you too must die before he leaves. So he falls on top of that broken thing. So, our hero, not just for fun, took another knife and plunged it into his chest, but it broke completely and fell into the fire. If you think that's how the hero's story ends, then the hero is holding on to something for a good job. Cho somehow escapes from there and climbs upstairs. Not only that, but the plan they came up with was a success. Wasn't it? So what were all the warriors doing outside doing? They brought guns and shot and killed all the remaining champs inside, and finally all the champs in that place were dead. So, our hero just did his duty, protecting his people, didn't he? As they stand there, all the people are calling our hero their king. Cho screamed so violently, but at the end, our hero said, I don't know how many zombies there are in the village next to Cho, so I have to hunt down all the zombies and protect all the people. That's why I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to stay here. He makes a decision and starts heading to the nearby mountain, because he starts to make a plan to save the people of the town by standing on top of it and killing all the zombies that are coming there. They are also finishing this film. You've probably heard a lot about the zombie movie, haven't you? That's why I've been searching for it and posting it here and there. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like. I'll bring you many more zombie movies like this. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay safe.